Hi everybody, it's Chrissy from Knittin' in the Heights. Welcome back to Vlogust. This is my August the 2nd vlog where I'm going to focus on one of my projects, one of my whips. Back in July of 2022, I cast on for my birthday the Goldenoak Shawl by Nim Teasdale with some yarn. I had one skein I had in my stash and another skein that I bought for my birthday. The yarns are from Sweet Sparrow yarns. We have this one, it's called Turieann. It is a beautiful single ply yarn. The colors are like a light gray and white that have almost and then it goes into like a darker gray and navy blue. It's a very beautiful yarn. And I had that in stash. It was from a club Colorway. Trying to remember, it was the Celtic Myths and Folklore club that she did back in, I want to say 2021, maybe going into 2022. And then on my birthday, I bought at Knitty City this yarn. This is another single ply yarn. This is from Murky Depths, and the colorway is Blood and Dried Roses. So I started knitting this back in July 2022, and it was a very enjoyable knit. One of the things I found really fascinating about this knit was the fact that it started like a recipe. Some things that are interesting about the pattern, and I don't necessarily think that they are the best way to write a pattern. This is my personal opinion. It gives you some written instructions and then it skips to the charts, and under the charts they give you additional written instructions. However, those additional written instructions for the charts are actually backwards, where it starts with chart 3, then goes to chart 2, and then chart 1. So it's actually like, it's as if the pattern is written backwards, because chart 1 is what you start with, which is where it's more of a recipe where you can kind of choose where to put certain things. Like you can choose where you want your color pop to come, where you can choose your garter rows. And so when reading it, it's like you really do have to read the pattern completely to understand exactly what's going on. So that has been interesting. But other than that, it's a beautiful pattern so far. I am looking forward to getting to the point where I'm almost at the point where I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the chart 2. And in the chart 2, you have, it's like kind of a color work section. So I'll show you that as I get to it. I have 2 more rows to do. Or do I have 4? I have 4 more rows to do before I get to the correct stitch count to be able to do the color work section. And once you do that color work, it's just one time through that chart. Then you go into a lace section, and that'll be with the contrast color. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing with this project, and I'll show you my progress over the next couple days so you can kind of see how this is growing.